Hello. It's 8th grade student ambassador Amber Joy Milligan, and for this week, our birthdays are Kanaya Jackson in 12th grade, who had her birthday on November 13th, Natalie Dawson in 8th grade, who had her birthday on November 19th, Michael Chaffin in 8th grade, who had his birthday on November 20th, Jacob Espraza in 7th grade, who had his birthday on November 24th. And then for our celebrity birthdays, we have Joe Biden on November 20th, Miley Cyrus on November 23rd, DJ Khaled on November 26th, and then Bill Nye on November 27th. That's all for our birthdays this week. Now this is my guide to self-growth and how you can benefit from it. So for this week, the topic is self-growth. But what is self-growth? Self-growth is the process of developing new skills, attitudes, actions, or reactions. This can have a positive impact on your life and increase your well-being. It's also known as personal growth or personal development. Self-growth can be different for everyone, and some examples can be learning to control your emotions, just be mindful about how you react to things, developing a growth mindset, make sure you have your goals in mind, and I'll talk more about that later. And then learning resilience. Resilience is just the ability to withstand, address, and adapt and adjust to misfortunes. It also means to overcome obstacles and bounce right back from perceived failures, disappointments, or rejections. And then connecting with your mind, and then accepting what you cannot change, knowing yourself, beating procrastination, improving emotional intelligence, and then defining what it looks like for you to be successful. And then self-growth is important because it forces you out of your comfort zone, it develops a growth mindset, and it helps you self-actualize. This just basically means satisfying basic and psychological needs. Some things that can help you with self-growth are meditating. This has benefits for your mental and physical health, and it helps with self-awareness, which is important for personal growth. And then journaling your thoughts and your behaviors, and this just helps notice patterns, and it also helps your self-awareness, and it can calm stresses or anxieties that you may have. And then reading. I'm not the best at reading 24/7 because of schoolwork, but it helps with your emotional mental health, and when you find a book you enjoy, it's the best feeling to get lost in it. And then using positive affirmations, it's been proven to decrease depression and increase life expectancy. This might also motivate you to be a better person and pursue your self-growth journey. And then being simplistic and not having any drama in your life. Remember, less is more. Limiting yourself from other people's expectations, self-limiting benefits, stereotyping people or yourself, and other things that only help just to beat you down. And then identifying your objective. This is hard at first, but it helps you identify what you want to change or accomplish. It doesn't matter if it's a short-term goal or a long-term goal. As long as you have a goal to work towards, you'll become more aware of where you are headed. And then making a plan. You can include a time frame with important dates to keep you on track. Some plans you can make are daily habits, actions for steps, and this can also be done just in your phone's reminder app. And then setting goals and making sure they're SMART goals. And no, I don't mean like intelligent goals, I mean SMART. This basically means specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and within a time frame. I know Miss Perry taught a lesson about this last year, but when you make a plan and define your goals within these key areas, you can increase your chances of achieving these goals. And then celebrating your progress. It's essential to celebrate small gains because it will motivate you to want to accomplish more challenges and goals. And that's all for this week. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.
It's Mila, 6th grade student ambassador. For today's riddle, we have, what is there one in every corner, but two in every room? You can pause the video and answer in the chat. The answer is the letter O. Bye.
Welcome back to your day in history and the quote of the day. This is your 11th grade ambassador Julia Ward. On this day in 1955, in violation of the segregation laws in Montgomery, Alabama, Rosa Parks refused to surrender her bus seat to a white passenger and was arrested, sparking a 381-day bus boycott led by Martin Luther King Jr. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. I'll see you next week.
Hey guys, it's your 11th grade student ambassador, Rispa Caraballo, with your culture segment. This week, we're going to continue our observation of National American Indian Heritage Month and look at the Maya people. The ancient Maya inhabited Guatemala, southern Mexico, and the Yucatan Peninsula, Belize, El Salvador, and western Honduras. Today, their descendants exist in all of these countries and Nicaragua. It is estimated that there are 7 million Maya people today. The Maya are actually made up of many different groups of people who speak 30 different languages. Say hello there in Yucatec Maya, say Ma Lobe King. The apostrophes are used as slight pauses. If you have seen Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Yucatec Maya is a language that Namor and the people of Calacan speak. The Maya played a game called Juego de Pelota, or Ulama, on a large field over 2 sizes the size of a football field. 2 teams attempted to hit the ball through the hoops high on the wall. The ball was made of rubber and weighed about 10 pounds. Players could only hit the ball with their hips. It is a serious game, and losing the game the losing team would be sacrificed to the gods. A Maya story tells of twins who played the game and returned after death to become the sun and the moon. The Spanish outlawed the game, however, it is still making a comeback today. Maya food continues to influence what many Latino people eat today, including tamales, tortillas, guacamole, and chocolate. If you're interested in traveling places where the Maya once lived, you can visit the Chichen Itza in the Yucatan state in Mexico. There you can see step pyramids, the ball court, and the Temple of the Thousand Warriors. Another Maya architectural site is in Tulum. This walled city was one of the last built by the ancient Maya. There are several temples as well as a stepped pyramid. Some famous people are Rigoberta Menchú from Guatemala, who won the Nobel Prize in 1992 for her advocacy and social justice work for indigenous people of Latin America. Oscar Santos, a football player on the Guatemalan national team, and Hilario Chicanol, a Mexican linguist who was a Yucatec translator for the movie Apocalypto. That's it for this week, Golden Eagles. Thank you again, Ms. Brewer, for all this information. Have a fun and nice weekend, Golden Eagles. See you next week. Bye.
Hey everyone, it's 9th grade student ambassador Gabby Sharonfont here with your weekend weather and fun fall events. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a hat, that's because it's really cold out. But anyways, today we have a high of 57 degrees and a low of 50 degrees, and it's going to be raining most of the day, so it may get colder throughout the day. For Saturday, it's going to be a high of 58 degrees and a low of 44 degrees. And it's going to be cloudy out, so I recommend y'all stay inside, make yourself a cup of hot chocolate, and chill, because it's going to be cold outside. For Sunday, it's going to be a high of 57 degrees and a low of 42 degrees. And it's also going to be raining out, so as I said, you should just chill inside and stay warm. Now for some fun fall and hopefully warm events. So there's going to be a Christmas parade Saturday the 2nd. The price is free, and it's going to be taking place at 401 West Main Street, Lexington, Kentucky, 40507 at 11 a.m. There's going to be floats, bands, and even Santa Claus. Isn't that cool? Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Have a great weekend, Golden Eagles. See you next week. Bye.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my show again, because it's my show. I am Javis Caraballo, freshman student ambassador, coming to you from the late hour of 7:35 back with your Friday announcements. Attention, all 8th graders. This coming Tuesday, we will be having our field trip to the Central Bank. I am so pumped. Central Bank Center. We will receive a time to be at the school, which is 1555 Georgetown Road, Lexington, Kentucky. We'll be receiving a time to be there at schools, at homeroom. We'll be receiving a time to be at school during our next homeroom class. Phones are allowed so that you can come take pictures. There were some questions if we were allowed to take our phones. So yes, we are allowed to take our phones. Now, I do want to remind you guys, we are very, very close to our winter break. So December 20th to January the 3rd is we have our winter break, which means we have no school. And I hope that you guys can enjoy the holidays, whichever one that may be for you and your family during that time. I do know that I just finished decorating for Christmas. If at this time, all teachers can put the winter social idea link in the chat. On January the 19th, 2024, after our winter break, we'll be having our winter social. Our winter social will take place and I'm repeating myself. Middle school will be from 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. High school will be 6:30 to 8. We have a new policy, 1 student per student, and you need a pass from the principal of your friend's school, something in writing saying they have no discipline issues. You can get that from your homeroom teacher. We'll be providing it very soon in order to keep our event totally safe. We will have 2 Fayette County Public Schools officers present at the event. Another measure we are taking to keep our event safe is that you will be wanded down upon entry, and if you have a bag, they will be looking in your bag. So please do not bring anything that can be harmful. This event will have snacks, drinks, food, fun station, things to do. So we do have to put a price point on it, and it will be $10 from each student, including the friend that you invited. So we accept cash and check, and if you're paying by check, please make it paid out to Success Academy. 2 weeks ago, we started airing our podcast in lieu of my segment, and today we'll be airing episode 3 with Mrs. Brewer, our dear beloved high school social studies teacher, and I hope that you guys enjoy. That is all I have for you guys today. I wish that you guys have a great weekend, great next week, and I will see you guys next week. Have a great week. Have a great weekend, Golden Eagles. Guess who?
Hi. I was about to put my shoes on.
Okay, let's see. Before you became an education worker, what was your first job?
I worked for my dad in his office, and I filed things and folded things and stamped things.
Okay, what is your favorite Thanksgiving food?
My mom's stuffing. She puts sausage in it. It's so good.
Okay, I've never had stuffing, but the sausage part does sound really good.
It is really good.
So if you could, again, on the topic of Thanksgiving food, if you could only have one Thanksgiving food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I mean, honestly, it would be pumpkin pie. My mom's pumpkin pie. Do you like pumpkin pie or not? It's very divisive.
I'm weak in the knees. You mentioned pumpkin pie. I'm telling you, I have pumpkin pie creamer, and that's what I drink for 4 months a year. That's what I drink 4 or 5 months out of the year.
Really? And you don't get tired of it?
I don't, because then I go to my peppermint mocha.
Ooh. I'll tell you, I'm not a fan of peppermint.
So you don't like the candy canes? I'm disappointed. One last question. If you could, who's your favorite singer?
Okay, you're not going to know who it is, but that's okay. And I don't mean to be judgmental. It's Ani DeFranco.
I've heard of them.
No, you have not.
I've never heard their music.
Yeah. She sings folk music, but it's angry folk music.
I think I might have seen her in a commercial or something.
Maybe.
I'm not sure, because they had her name on there, and I'm I remember that, but I've never heard her music. I'll definitely have to search her up. I'm learning so much more new music. I'm learning about the Eagles, and Okay, I need some food.